So at Veridium, we've always been passwordless, proving that great user experience and world-class security are not mutually exclusive. However, one key consideration is after removing the password and you're now using your smartphone backed with a biometric, how do you know if your phone's been compromised? For example, if I know your PIN code, I could unlock your phone and register my own fingerprint and use that to authenticate to corporate resources. In this video, I'm going to show you how our behavioural biometrics capability can be used to detect anomalies based on the way that you hold your phone, and then use that information to facilitate workflows in external applications such as Okta. So to set the scene, I'm logging onto my Okta workspace in order to access Citrix files. However, as this contains sensitive customer information, we combine the comprehensive rules engine in Okta and the intelligence supplied by Veridium ID during the authentication process to decide if access is permitted or not. In this first example, I'm going to authenticate in the way I'm accustomed. I'll scan the QR code and perform biometric authentication when prompted. However, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to use a different hand and deliberately interact with the device in a way that's inconsistent with my normal behaviour, as would be the case with an attacker. So as you can see, an anomaly was detected, and that has produced a behavioural score, which has been sent from the Veridium ID server back into Okta, processed by their rules engine, and from there it's been decided that I'm not permitted to access Citrix files. So now I'm going to repeat the authentication process, but this time, being consistent with my normal behaviour, I'm going to use my right hand and I'm going to interact with the device in the way that I normally would. Now you'll see that the phone will display a positive behavioural score, which will then be fed back to the Veridium ID server, back into Okta, back into the rules engine, and then you can see from there that based on my interaction with the device, I've been permitted access to Citrix files. So at Veridium, we use behavioural biometrics to protect the one thing that remains vulnerable in a passwordless world, the strong authenticator, and more specifically, your smartphone. And we do all of this just by letting you be you, delivering increased security with uncompromised user experience.